In this video, I'm gonna talk about the reviews that Suicide Squad has been getting. So, because I did my review, and I've been searching other people's reviews. So I did like IGN and Jeremy Johns. I like him. I don't know what his last name is. So, and from what I've been seeing, it's like the critics didn't like it. So I feel like all the critics, whoever do critical shit, they probably would have liked, I don't know, Cloud Atlas or some shit better. I don't know. But they don't like the shit. So, and then when I went to IGN, they wasn't fucking with the shit either. But I think it's because they are like so into the nerddomness. Cause I kind of like, I float in between, and plus I fuck with Marvel more anyway. So DC, I really was like, I didn't care. But I watched the IGN review, and they were talking about the plot was stupid and rushed, and it needed a better villain instead of Enchantress's brother Incubus, and they was ripping that whole apart. Like they said, Cara Delevingne should get a Razzie for Enchantress. I was like, God damn, it's not. I don't think she was that bad. Motherfuckers was getting, and then one of the dudes said the ending sequence was Fantastic Four bad, and I was like, hold it now. We can talk about some shit, but don't do that. That's like, come on. It might have been a little bad. Yeah, they was fighting in the water. Enchantress had motherfucking, they was in like a fountain. And they were all like fighting Enchantress one by one. And she was like teleporting and had swords and shit. I get what they was talking about. It's a little, yeah, it was a little like, But they might as well also just fought the bitch at the same time instead of like tapping out here and there and getting punched and slapped and shit. And Enchantress had the ability to kill all the motherfuckers at once if she wanted to. And then they got mad that she made a big Doomsday Device thing that had like some rocks floating in the air and was shooting a lightning bolt at the world. And it was weird. It was just a big ass lightning bolt just running through America and fucking Uruguay and Guam, and it was just hitting random places. And then they got mad at that. IGN was like, fuck them. Fuck this movie. I don't want a sequel. I forgot what else they said. I think they said Margot Robbie was, well, no, I think they said they like Margot Robbie, Will, Viola Davis, and like one other person. And then they was like, fuck everybody else. So I don't think it's that bad. I thought if you don't know nothing coming into it, I don't think you will feel that way. If you do know some shit, like sometimes I watch Marvel movies and I know shit. So me, when I'm with my sister, she don't know shit. So we watching the X-Men or we watching it something, and Fox, might fuck up some shit. They do that from time to time. She just assumed that's how the movie was supposed to go. And I'm like, nah, fam, that's not what the fuck they do. That's not they tip. So I felt like I saw it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Will. I enjoyed Margot Robbie. I enjoyed Jared Leto. I enjoyed the cameos. I enjoyed the scripts. Yeah, and they said like the villains looked like they had syphilis or some shit. They said IGN was just batting that shit down. They didn't want they don't want a sequel. They ain't fuck with Jared Leto's Joker. It was a lot of shit. Them motherfuckers had zero tolerance for that shit, because they was like, in the comic books it was, and I do that too. I'll pull that shit out. I'll pull that out of my back pocket. Like in the comics, like I'll say that. Like with Fantastic Four, with fucking Michael B. Jordan being black, and then with Kate Mara and I don't know who the fuck, what black person adopting white people, little white girls, and that's just his. He a tough ass dude. He tough as shit. I don't know who the fuck pulling that, and that fucked up the whole plot for me. I was like, so they just adopted, and they just going, nah, fuck that. But yeah, IGN wasn't fucking with it. I've seen other reviews where people are fucking with it, like Jeremy Giles. He was cool with it. He was like, hey, I liked it. I like this, that, and that. It was some parts he thought the characters didn't do the right thing. It was sloppy at sometimes, the editing. IGN hated the CGI. They hated Incubus as he was a big, tall, Aztec looking thing, and they were just shitty at everything. Like, why they were saving Amanda Waller, what was the mission for? They were like, where did the goons, the monster motherfuckers come from? Who shot them down in the helicopter? They was ripping that whole apart. So for that sort of party, them people, I don't think you should see it. Or if you did see it, that's probably why you didn't like it. I went in, and then at the end of the day, it's like, it's just a movie. I mean, you can be critical of it, you can like it, dislike it, but I mean, it's not, that shit didn't get your parents shot, you just, all right, I didn't like that movie, but that's just my thought on the reviews and the reception that I'm seeing of Suicide Squad, because I enjoyed it. I think the average fan will enjoy it. I think the average person will have a good time with it. The script was fun. The characters were fun. The acting made me feel a sort of way. I enjoyed it. So like this video, subscribe, comment, say all the shit you want to say at the bottom. Do all that. I'm out.